happened is we'll write a police report saying you were asked to leave and you refused to.
And then what happens after that?
It gets sent to the court.
The problem is what happened once they adjourn the meeting, you're not disrupting the public meeting. That's the reason why the meeting was adjourned. Before that, you weren't really disrupting. He could just pass it. Once he does it and says everyone's got to leave, it becomes a criminal violation. You know me for years. I'm just telling you exactly what's going on.
Hey, well, why I got you? That whole speech was bullshit that you gave. Why nobody showed up?
You don't know all the backstory. You know?
I don't know what you want us to do.
Easier for you to just leave.
It's easier for who? For
It's
the
easier for you
mayor?
guys because, I said, now you have a legit criminal charge.
Is it a misdemeanor? Of the lowest degree?
Double check.
Because if so, then I don't really care.
It's not a minor.
No.
It's above a minor.
What do you want?
I just want to irritate the hell out of them because they irritate us. When are we supposed to talk to council if we can't talk at a council meeting?
This is between you and council.
I know, and what did we say that was so disrespectful? Because they shunned us
I
at
understand
a
your
town
frustration.
hall meeting.
I don't know if
Like
we do.
none of them
Frustrations,
showed.
but like your frustrations between you and
Yes, but they don't speak to us. I know.
We're just trying to give you guys the information on what will happen if you decide not to. We're not going to drag anybody out here. We're screaming, but we're going to write a police report. We're going to send it to the courts, and there could be potential criminal charges. With that said, we can't be in the middle of enforcing policy, right? Or even agreeing with maybe understandable frustration. It's not very
So if we walk out of this meeting willingly and we sit out in the parking lot, what happens?
Nothing.
So we can go out there and wait for every one of them to walk out.
you wouldn't be disturbing the local meeting at that point. So no, there's no criminal charges.
I do not want to get up and walk out of this
I really
meeting.
don't either, but it's up to you because I'm okay doing whatever.
The long and short is, you can fight the battle or you can fight the war. I understand what you're saying.
What'd you say?
You can end up fighting the battle or you can fight the war. The here and now or the long term.
Yeah.
They're going to cancel the meeting completely if you don't. That's what will happen. And then you'll have to cancel.
Why didn't you come? We wanted you to be there. Why didn't you come? Yeah, I know.
Neither here nor there. I mean,
No,
not
it's a
something
lot.
we can
That's why we're here.
Well, I understand that. I mean, there is a date and time. If you want to go in and talk about that, that's fine. But right now, here in the
But
middle
you
of the meeting,
support us, and we know you do. Like, we feel like you are one of the police officers that care of the city. And we come every week. So we 100% support you. And I had a death in my family and showed up at that damn meeting. And you weren't there, and you weren't there, and he wasn't there, and he wasn't there. And I could go around the circle and pretty much point out every person up there that wasn't here. Now, what was more important in your life, what was more important than a death in my family, I fucking showed up at that. Where were you when two kids were dying on the streets on Overland Avenue? Where were you? Because that's right down the street from my house. And I have grandchildren that come to my house. Now, you want us to sit here and act like they have done nothing wrong by shunning the whole damn city? The mayor wants to stand up there and brag, oh, I've been to this many town halls. This was a citywide town hall where you could have addressed every single citizen in this city. Totally missed opportunity. But you want us to trust all of you. But none of you have done anything for us that day.
I understand your frustrations. These are your elected officials. I don't know. You know, I'm
But
not
where
an
were you?
elected official. I don't want to town hall.
I know, and I'm very disappointed that you want to. And out of respect is why I'm disappointed.
And I understand that, and I would hope maybe someday you can get the opportunity to explain. Right here and now is not really situation. I mean, you guys have just been asked to leave the city council meeting after strikes, however many, and whatever their policies.
One for her, three for me.
Exactly. the bottom line is it puts us in the corner we have to hear.
I
And that's why we're here talking.
understand. I know, and I understand that. But you guys, as police officers, have to understand our frustrations. Do you know how many times I've spoke to the chief about that frickin' sex offender palace on 28th and Broadway? Every time he was here. And you know that used to be quite a few weeks that he was here. So over a year's time, I spoke to him every single meeting. Nothing was ever done. I went to that town hall, I spoke to the sheriff one time. Do you know that he went that night and got paperwork together, and the next morning cleared out that whole shelter of 30% were sex offenders? They're no longer allowed to hang out by that school.
That's his job.
It's
He
also
runs
yours.
he runs the sexual offender unit.
Yes,
We would have called him because you guys.
but the chief didn't. Is my
I can't tell you what the chief
Well,
did.
then why did nothing happen until I said it?
So my point is, if you're saying the chief never made a call, none of us know.
He told us he didn't. He stood right there on that wall and told us he didn't.
This is his response to me. I go there, I break up fights, I get them out of the streets. I don't know what you want me to do. I literally even said, can we just shove them off at the bridge there next to the school as a victim myself? I don't appreciate housing them. I don't want to pay their rent. I don't want to put them in a bed. I don't want to do any of it. Well, why? Why do they deserve that? They messed up my whole entire life.
I get it. And there's a lot of conversations on the homeless shelter with these people. Here and now we're dealing with this right. Like, they've adjourned their council meeting and they've asked you to leave and it puts us in the corner.
I understand.
Hi, what?
You're right, TJ on Facebook.
Oh,
Yeah.
hi. Hi, honey, how are you? They're,
So
they're kicking us out.
Did you threaten?
No, they told us we have to leave, and if we don't, it's a criminal offense.
Why are they telling you to leave though?
Because we were a little loud. We spoke out about the town hall.
Did you curse?
Yeah.
Did you threaten with curse
No.
words? Did you threaten life?
No.
It's a misdemeanor, and I really don't care about it.
So now the meeting
Did they?
Spellacy called for them to halt the meeting until we leave, which is part of their bylaws, whatever. So now they're waiting for us to leave. And if we don't leave, they're going to file charges against us. It'll be a
Charge are they gonna file?
misdemeanor. Yeah, what are the charges you would file? Disrupting the public.
Against what?
Because we spoke out.
There's a decorum in there. There's a reason why there's an adjournment. That's why I showed up. If you guys did not make a threat, if you guys were good here, you guys were allowed 2 minutes to speak, correct?
She did speak.
Did you say your name, position?
We spoke from our seats out
That's why
loud,
he's mad.
not from up there.
You were not at the podium.
Right.
No, we were
Okay, then you're
here.
in violation.
Yes, we understand that.
Okay, so I would leave. And
right.
I'm
Will
sorry.
you stay and take notes and whatever you got to do?
I'm watching from afar, but I
Okay.
came because I heard about
All
this.
right.
But I just want to make sure you guys. But if you guys spoke, were you at the podium or you spoke from
She
here?
Both.
spoke both.
But if you disrupt it from here,
Yeah.
you're
We
breaking rules.
yes, we understand that.
No, I'm just. Listen, there are more meetings to come. Come prepared.
Really?
to
I
come to the
know.
next one.
Bring your
I know.
narcissistic
It's-
ass over here.
It's more. It's more.
Don't be mean. Hey,
like
it's
they
okay.
they don't listen to what you say, and then you speak out, and you're in violation, which is totally annoying because
It is.
They don't listen any other time, and then they don't want you to speak
Hold on.
out.
I got this.
We're gonna go.
No, listen.
What's the offer?
We're gonna go.
Is you can have a private recorded, you guys recorded.
Request a meeting.
I don't want to meet.
I don't want to meet with him.
But you don't want to.
What? Don't be his liaison. Oh, yes, you are.
He didn't.
I'll go.
Jack is a piece of shit.
No, hell
I
no.
thought I was doing pretty well until you walked up, buddy.
I would.
No,
You calmed us
it's,
down.
thank you.
I would
No,
meet
I'm-
with
they're
Red
okay.
Terry
I'm
before I
explaining
would
to them.
meet
That's why I
with
showed
Jack.
up.
That's fine. Then can I try to set that up?
No,
Nobody
I've already
Don't be a
talked to-
liaison. Don't.
You guys want to be heard, right?
No, I would rather talk to.
Okay, that's fine.
Captain
I
Morris.
thought you guys would like to offer. I was literally trying to help you
No,
out.
I don't give a shit about them up there. They don't give a shit about
That's
us.
fine. I thought you guys were
prefer these gentlemen
Hey.
to those
Sorry for
guys.
interrupting, brother. I'm really-
We were doing really well.
We're all right.
I do respect
More council meetings are happening. Talk on Facebook. Every
you
on.
guys at all.
Just-
Just so you know.
Thank you.
Because
Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming over here because I was going to sit here.
But I'm walking. But I also first recorded it. So,
I